G'day everybody, welcome back to GRC. I'm getting prepared for the King of the Hills on the weekend, so I thought I'd take a chance just to go through some of the stuff that I'm taking to the track. People who haven't been to a lot of races or big races might not know exactly what it's to take, and particularly for hills where there's some unique things in terms of how far away you are from power and things like that. So I think I'll just go through some of the stuff. So first of all, you need a kind of thing like a gazebo. It gets pretty hot there. There's, it could be a long day, so it's always good to have some shelter. I have a gazebo, Bunnings is your favourite friend, so got it from Bunnings. I also have a side panel I can put onto this if I need to, because sometimes the sun sets and it will come in and you'll get no cover, and it can get all your equipment really hot and get you hot. You need a comfortable chair, so I have like a camping chair that I take with me as well, and also you need a pit table. Once again, this is a fold-out table. I think this is a 6x4. You can get different sizes. 6x4 works well. Fits under the gazebo, gives you plenty of space. So I kind of do that all the time. So that's just basic equipment to set up the pit stand. I do have a spare parts box. It's meaning I have all my spare parts for my cars. I always take that with me. I kind of feel if it's a big race, particularly, I just take everything. I'd rather err on the side of caution than be at the track and not have anything. And also, so beyond just spare parts, it's also important I have all my tools. So I do have like these. These are really cool. Once again from Bunnings, all different screws. I buy sets of M3 screws from eBay. You can get all kinds of sizes, and so you've just got basically unlimited numbers of them. All my springs, everything. This is all my little stuff that I want to have in here. So everything basically. My rubber bands for the tires, grease, all that kind of stuff. So I'll take all that to the track. I do have a portable cordless soldering iron that I have. Even though I have power, this is a really good soldering iron that I've got from Bunnings, or Obi one, and it's part of their 1 Plus 18 volt system. So I do that. So make sure I'm taking those with me. Cordless drill, I take with me as well. Now over here, these are the tool kits that I have. So I have a set of Huddy tools. My first ever kit I put together with a Allen key. It was torturous. So it's worth investing in getting a good set of tools. These Huddy ones are quite good, but yeah, anything like that. And this bag, I actually got it from Bunnings as well. So it's pretty handy. It has all my tools in there, plus things like scissors and pincers and whatever you need, just kind of stuff in there, cable ties and stuff like that. Don't forget your cars. So you need your cars. Now I also have pit stands, so like this one over here. I have 2 of those as well. I find they're really handy for keeping off the ground. Once again, I bought these from eBay, so that's really cool. I put this out to remind me. I actually take an esky with me, and I put in some food. I kind of like to. I think it makes a difference over the course of a whole day what you're eating. You don't want to eat rubbish or not eat or get hungry. I kind of feel I take a lot of good nibbles, nuts, fruit, veggie, and I take lunch with me and stuff as well. I normally have barbecues, but it can be a bit heavy, and there's a lot of space around the barbecue where you need to eat, so I do that. That's for the food. Now, in terms of tyres, I always take a whole bunch of tyres. Now, these tubs you can get from Bunnings. I think you see 3 tubs there, and this one is my tyre tub. So I have a whole stack of tyres. Now, these are also from Bunnings, so these storage things are really cool. There's for 1/10 scale. The tyres fit really nice, really snug. So you've got your tyres in there. So I have 2 trays of that. I have 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive, so I have a lot of tyres. Plus, you never know what you're going to need at the track. Depends on the conditions. In Australia, they're outdoor tracks, clay and dirt, so that it can vary even the course of the same day. You can go from pins to bars. So I take all my tyres in the tub. Now with hills have a one central kind of, is hills off-road, they have one central power point, and people daisy chain along the row of tents. So you often will need a really long extension cord. So I always take 2 extension cords. I take a really long one, which is the orange one here, and then a smaller one, that's a white one. I do have a pit light, but it's always good having a pit light, but obviously it's during the day I won't need it. But when I race at night time at ride or on the on-road, I take the pit light. That's good. You'll need get a good like this kind of thing, a 6 adapter power point. I get the one that's got USBs on the end of it as well, so you can charge your phone when you're looking at live RC. And I also have cables to charge my controller. So my Samurai controller has a adapter in there that you can charge it off a USB, so I do that as well. Yeah, then you got your charger. I talked about the cars and your tools. That's basically it. So I kind of err on the side of caution. I take as much as I can. I have a big kind of truck that I take, the Amarok. So it's got a massive ute section at the back. So I just take everything. I'd rather err on the side of caution than not take enough and be at the track with a problem like I can't solder or I can't do stuff like that. So I try to take everything I can. Yeah, that's basically it. So there's a lot of gear, I guess, but I mean, this kind of stuff just lasts forever. Oh, you need your pit mat, which is here, that I'll take with me as well. But yeah, it's good to kind of have all this, so you're comfortable in the day, you've got heaps of space, lots of room, and you've got everything you need. You don't want to be panicking, asking to borrow tools or things like that. People are normally pretty helpful, that kind of thing, but yeah, if you're going to go regular racing, I highly recommend that you get a good setup, set yourself up comfortably and enjoy your racing day. I'm going to start packing this up and get ready for the race. So yeah, thanks for joining. Cheers.